So let me get this straight. A Salvadorian migrant illegally crosses the border into the US. Then many years later, he gets exposed as an MS-13 gang member. At some point, his wife files a restraining order against him. And eventually, the Trump administration is able to deport him back to El Salvador. But somehow, the woke and fake mainstream media is now defending this criminal.
The man who was mistakenly deported to El Salvador?
Well, let me ask Pam, would you answer that question?
Sure, President. First and foremost, he was illegally in our country. He had been illegally in our country. And in 2019, two courts, an immigration court and an appellate immigration court, ruled that he was a member of MS-13.
So, as Pam mentioned, there's an illegal alien from El Salvador. So, with respect to you, he's a citizen of El Salvador. So, it's very arrogant even for American media to suggest that we would even tell El Salvador how to handle their own citizens as a starting point. So we had a deportation order that was valid, which meant that under our law, he's not even allowed to be present in the United States and had to be returned because of the foreign terrorist designation.
What an embarrassment that the American media can even ask such a question. I mean, how stupid can you be? So you're saying that someone who crossed the border illegally and it's been exposed for being a gang member was deported back to their home country. And now they're like, well, why don't you bring him back home? No, he's home already. That's where he's from. And he committed crimes in the U.S.
Do you plan to return him?
Well, I'm supposed to not suggesting that I smuggle terrorists into the United States, right?
It's always how
can I return him to the United States? Like I smuggle him into the United States, or what do I do? Of course, I'm not going to do it. It's like, the question is preposterous. How can I smuggle a terrorist into the United States? I don't have the power to return him to the United States.
Here are the facts. Please pay attention.
Kilmar Abrego Garcia was originally arrested. He was wearing a sweatshirt with rolls of money covering the ears, mouth, and eyes of presidents on various currency denominations. This is a known MS-13 gang symbol of hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. Abrego Garcia was also arrested with two other well-known members of the vicious MS-13 gang. And two separate judges found that Abrego Garcia was a member of MS-13.
No, I don't feel bad, and neither should you. This Salvadorian criminal should stay locked up, and he'll never, ever come into this country again.